Smash Mine.
Guys, what is going on? And welcome back to yet another video on the channel. It is the Fridge here, coming at you with another Transfer Talks episode. Last episode, we got some decent comments going back about the Liverpool, transfer rumors, stuff like that. And I enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments, so make sure to comment down below any teams you guys want to see in the future. That'd be absolutely awesome. Craig told me that he wanted me to do a Manchester United one, so we're going to go into the Manchester United transfer talks. And this one, again, my opinion is just totally just, it might not mean anything, alright? So I want you to keep that in mind as well. If you smash a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely awesome. Make sure to drop a sub if you've not subbed already. But we're going to get right into it, guys, with Manchester United for transfer talks. So the way I see it is that the Griezmann trade is officially, that's dead. That's been dead for a few weeks now, I believe, because he said that he wants to go to Barcelona in the winter transfer over Manchester United. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So Griezmann, who have been a very great signing for Manchester United. I just don't know where they would put him. They just went out and bought Lukaku over the summer. I don't know where they would put Griezmann. They could put them two up front, but then again, like, how would you put Martial in there? How would you put, Marcus Rashford comes off. You got Ibra, who's coming back from his injury now and stuff like that. So Ibra, I believe he's going to be staying for another year. He might sign an extension. I have no idea. So Griezmann would have been a great signing, but I didn't know where he's going to put in the team. And so he's going to be playing in Barcelona. I don't know where he's going to play. If he's going to play on the wing, he might play on the wing with Dembele injury. He might play on the wing. So that's what I'm guessing off of it. Manchester United, I'm not going to lie. You guys think you guys have all the money in the world, and you just don't. Okay. Everybody's like, oh, we're getting Griezmann, we're getting Ozil, we're getting this, we're getting that. It's like, dude, how can you afford all these players? Another one that I didn't put in here that I just read about recently is that Gareth Bale is looking at Manchester United. He's looking at going from Madrid to Manchester United because they want to release Gareth Bale so Real Madrid could bring in another winger. There's rumors about Neymar and stuff like that. But Gareth Bale might be coming to Manchester United or Tottenham. I'm not entirely sure yet about what's going on with that one. But yeah, so Griezmann is not in the team. Is not going to be signing for Manchester United anymore from what it looks like from what I read online. Which, I'm okay with as a Liverpool fan because I don't want to play this diesel team again with even more stacked teams. I can't. I can't deal with that. Unless we get somebody good, I don't want to play. I don't like playing. When I watch Liverpool play Manchester United, sure, we dominated that game and stuff like that, but Manchester United's team is just filthy. Like, they have just so much depth, so many good players. It's all around. It's just a very amazing team overall. I mean, David De Gea is literally the best goalie in the world from what I've seen. From what I've seen in films and footage, stuff like that, I haven't seen many highlights from Neuer this year. I have no idea what's going on with that. Buffon, again, has been doing really well, but dude, De Gea he's just, the saves he makes, you don't think he's going to make, and he pulls them off. I don't know how he does it, but he makes some unreal saves. I think David De Gea is the best goalie in the world right now, personally, my opinion. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I think he's got the upper hand over Neuer. But again, I don't watch Bundesliga, so I have no idea with Neuer. The center backs, again, are absolutely amazing. Eric Bailly, I don't know if he's been playing. He does pretty well from what I've seen. I don't know if he seems like he's maybe battling injuries. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I'm not a whole Manchester United follower. Chris Smalling, definitely better than Phil Jones, 100%. So, I mean, even you have Rojo coming off the bench, and Rojo and Lindelof are still decent, but Phil Jones is just not as good as Eric Bailly or Smalling or anything like that. Valencia might be one of the best Premier League right backs in this year. He scores absolutely unreal goals that you don't expect to see from a right back, besides Aurier, who scored an unbelievable goal yesterday. That goal was filth, I'm not going to lie. But Valencia just puts in goals as a right back. He's an unreal player. I think he's probably the best Premier League right back in this year, just in general. I think that's just my opinion. Their left back position is a little interesting because it's Luke Shaw. They have Ashley Young, who's actually been killing it for Manchester United this year. He scored that amazing free kick, like upper 90 free kick that had so much bend on it and stuff like that. Luke Shaw, I believe played yesterday because this is filmed on Thursday, so I believe he did play yesterday, and I heard that he did pretty well. So there's Luke Shaw, there's Ashley Young, and now they're talking about signing Alex Sandro, who is in the runnings for Manchester United's next signing. It's going to be Alex Sandro, but I don't think Manchester United are going to get him. I believe he's going to be going to Chelsea, which, again, I don't understand why Chelsea need Alex Sandro, because they have Marcus Alonso, who's a left wing back, and he's absolutely amazing. You watch him play, he scores feasts. At one point, he was the lead goal scorer for Chelsea towards the beginning of the year. And, that's how you know your team sucks, when, you're having a defender have the most goals in your team. No offense, Chelsea fans. But Alexandro, I can see why he would want to go to Chelsea because Chelsea has a really good team, stuff like that. But if I was Alexandro and I was choosing between Manchester United and Chelsea, I would choose Manchester United because their team is just full on just stacked and it's unreal. The depth is there. It's an unreal team. But so I'm not sure if Alexandro signs, if he wants to sign here by some chance, I don't think it's gonna happen. If he wants to sign, Luke Shaw probably would leave. Liverpool talking about getting Luke Shaw. I'm like, I don't care anymore. Liverpool just needs defenders just straight up. Pogba absolutely makes a huge difference. It has a huge impact on the field. So they're gonna be they're looking at bringing in Ozil as well. Ozil, it looks like from what I've read, is I'm pretty sure he's gonna be signing to Manchester United over the offseason. He looks like he really wants to leave Arsenal. He doesn't want to go to Barcelona, surprisingly. He actually wants to go to Manchester United. So you have the creative midfielder in Matt and Ozil. I believe probably Herrera probably go to the bench. Pogba would be the one that's like more like box to box, runs both sides of the pitch. He's running all the way up to the top to attack, so he's running back to defense, stuff like that. And Matic is going to be your holding midfielder, I'm going to guess. Matic just kills it, dude. This signing was probably the best signing I've ever seen. Well, actually, no, and Lukaku too. But Matic has made a huge impact on Manchester United's midfield, looks like. From what I've witnessed, Matic just holds down the midfield very, very nicely. By himself, he just holds it down. And he still can score some bangers if you ever want to. So their midfield, if they get Ozil, it's going to be Ozil, Pogba, Matic, I'm going to guess. I'm not entirely sure. It could be switched up. I'm not Jose Mourinho. I have no idea. I'm also not a Manchester United follower that much. This is just what I've read into, what my friends tell me who are Manchester United fans, all that good stuff like that. I believe, let's go to the bench here. So Fellaini is injured, and people love Fellaini, and I don't see why you wouldn't, because his throw is just enormous. So Fellaini, he actually does make a pretty big impact, I feel like, when he subs on, because he's tall, dude. 6'4", and he's physical. He's strong, dude. So when it comes to the later minutes, like the 70th minute, he can win the ball in the midfield, and he'll make counterattacks over and over again from what I've witnessed. He is injured. I don't know when he's coming back. I'm not entirely sure. Someone can tell me about that. Juan Mata, I haven't heard much from. I don't know if he even... he doesn't start anymore, I don't think. Unless, like, Pogba or Herrera gets injured or something like that. I don't think Mata starts anymore. I think he kind of comes on as a sub. I haven't really heard much about him, so I don't know if he's, like... I don't know if he's just kind of fallen off the radar. I don't know if he's injured. I have no idea. And then Ibra, again, coming off the injury. I believe he probably will sign another year extension, I'm going to guess. I'm not entirely sure if maybe it might be more than 1 year, maybe it might not be. I'm excited to see Ibra back because Ibra is just fun to watch him play. He's just got such a talent. He's got an unbelievable personality. He just seems like a guy who's gonna. I mean, you can't put him up front. I mean, you can super sub off, like Lukaku or something like that for Ibra. I get that, but it's just like Ibra, man. He's it's so hard to believe that he's actually on the substitutes after balling out for PSG for so many years, balling out. He balled out at Barcelona for a little while, balling out in Milan where it was like one of his first starting, like when he first started off, and now he's like behind on the sub. It's kind of hard to believe, but I wouldn't blame him because you have Lukaku, who again we talked about yesterday, massive signing for Manchester United, who you got him for way less than we would have gotten if we sold Coutinho, which I don't understand why, but I think Lukaku's a better player than Coutinho, because Coutinho doesn't have Coutinho has the on-ball dribbling and stuff like that, but Lukaku just has the physicality. He brings the strength with him to the team. He powers through people. Nobody can get the ball off him. It's impossible with that because he's just so strong. So I think Lukaku's a great signing for them in the offseason. Martial's been making a huge impact. He comes on as a sub a lot, but sometimes he starts. I don't know. He kind of is up in the air, but he scores like so. I've seen him come on and score. I've seen him come on and assist, and he does just so much for Manchester United, either on the pitch, as a sub or starting, some of that. So I think Martial is going to be an upcoming player. I believe it was Barcelona who made an offer for Martial, and Marino's like, no way, that's not happening. I believe. But so if they bring in Sanchez, which I heard Sanchez is in the running for Manchester United, but I also heard that Man City are the favorites to get him. That's been again, it's kind of like yesterday talking about the Van Dijk trade rumor. It's like an on and off relationship, just over and over again. It's like, we want him. We don't know what's going on. Sanchez, like Arsenal really, really want to pull him in. They're gonna try to sell the whole team probably to get him, stuff like that, keep him there and stuff like that. But I think Sanchez is just tired of being in fourth place because that's all Arsenal finishes in fourth place, and then they get knocked out in Champions League. No offense, but he's just tired of being fourth place, and now they're in seventh, I believe, right now because of this week's the midweek games that happened when they tied. Did they tie? I think it was West Ham they tied. Was it tied West Ham? Yeah. I think it was West Ham. They tied West Ham yesterday with 0-0, something like that. Sanchez is getting tired of it. And especially if Ozil leaves. If Ozil's leaving, then I'm pretty sure Sanchez is going to be the next one out the door. And they just got Lacazette, which that was just like a filthy attack. It'd be Sanchez and Lacazette up front, but, I'm not Arsene Wenger. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't get paid millions of dollars to make this step up. And now I think the biggest, the funniest thing is that Mkhitaryan has been balling out for this team. From the stats I've seen, he's got like 5 goals or 5 assists or something like that. But he hasn't started in like he hasn't been like on the starting 11 in the past like 5 games or 6 games, something like that. And he's like Mourinho, what the hell, dude? Like, I've been balling out for this team. You've seen me balling out, and I just am not doing anything. And he's not being started and stuff like that. He comes out as a sub a lot, and he made a huge impact last year, from what I remember. He had a huge impact on the Manchester United last year. He brought some great talent to it, great young age over from Dortmund last year, and he was balling out from Dortmund. And now I believe he's considering going back to Dortmund, and I'm pretty sure Dortmund would take him with open arms, wholeheartedly, because he grew his talent through Dortmund and stuff like that. So I believe that's also rumors that he might be going back to Dortmund, but he might be staying. He's just getting tired of not starting, I guess. I have no idea, but. I'm forgetting anybody else. Oh, Marcus Rashford. Also, again, coming out as a sub. He starts and then he subs as well. He's a little bit. He's kind of like Martial almost, where he starts and he'll sub and stuff like that. He has a great impact as well. So, like I said, their depth is just filth. Like, their team is utter filth with like depth and stuff like that. Except for Phil Jones. Nobody likes Phil Jones because how can you like a guy's face like that? But so Griezmann, again, like I said, as an overview, Griezmann is going to be out of Manchester United, I'm guessing. He's going to go to Barcelona over the winter break, which would be just a huge devastation to Atletico Madrid. Their team's going to fall off really quick. They're going to have like Carrasco now, and that's really about it. And I don't think there's anybody else is really good on that team, except for like Godin. Their defense is still going to be pretty solid, but their offense is going to have nobody scoring, no creation there. Sanchez, again, might be going to Manchester United, but most likely I think he's rumored to go to Man City over Manchester United. They're going to need him because I believe Aguero is leaving at the end of his contract to go back to the Argentinian league where he started off, kind of like what Tevez did in his Juve days, where he went back to Boca Juniors after he was with Juve for a while because he wanted to go back to where he first started. I believe that's what Aguero's doing. So Sanchez coming in over Aguero would be nice. They also have Gabriel Jesus as well. So they'd have a nice still attack with Aguero leaving. I believe it's 2019 he's leaving. I'm not entirely sure. Someone can double check on that one for me. Sandro, again, I don't think he's going to Manchester United as well. I think he's going to Chelsea. Again, I don't know why Chelsea want to spend the money for Sandro. Kind of like Manchester City, who bought like 8 defenders for like hella money. I mean, they're winning the league. Don't get me wrong; they're gonna win the league probably with the rate they're going. But I mean, you don't even really use Danilo, and Danilo gets subbed. But that's a different conversation. Sandro will be a great signing, obviously for Chelsea. They don't really need him, but it'd be a great signing. I guess they put Marcus Alonso. I don't know where they would put him. And then the only sure sign I guess would be Ozil is going to Manchester United. That's all I can think of really. If you guys got like 2 of these dudes, man, it'd be crazy. But Ozil would be a great signing for Manchester United. I think it'd be absolutely a filthy signing for you. But that is going to be it for today's Transfer Talks, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about Manchester United. Again, my opinions are totally a bit different than your opinions, I'm guessing. Make sure to comment anything down below if you guys want to talk about anything else about Manchester United's squad, anything like that. What else is there? Just any teams you guys want to talk about in the future. I'm thinking I might go over like a different league. Maybe like Real Madrid, because they have a lot of rumors and stuff like that going on with like Neymar and stuff like that. Maybe go to Real Madrid for next episode. I have no idea. Ronaldo's talking about maybe leaving. I have no idea what's going on with Real Madrid. I'm going to look into it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to smash a thumbs up down below and drop a sub if you're not subbed already to the channel. That'd be absolutely awesome. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Again, is @StateFarmRep. Comment anything you guys want to talk about below. But for now, guys, I'm out. And don't forget, guys, to put your sub in the fridge. Peace.